Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Gordon Hatcher. I'm a practitioner of breakthrough project management techniques. This is the 14th in a series of videos on breakthrough techniques for projects. And the one I want to talk about today is never use me, my, or I as expressions. And this is a little bit about leadership in the team. And it's important for two reasons, and I'm going to explain it in the way of a picture. All right. We've been talking for a long time about the wisdom of the team, the strength of the team, the power of the team. Well, here's the team, right? And the power of the team is what helps you create the breakthrough. And there are some expressions that are very corrosive in a team environment. And many of them have to do with the use of me, my, or I, right? And let me just kind of look at this for a second. If you look at me, right, that's sort of the opposite of us, right? And if you talk about me, that's really the opposite of us, and it's corrosive to the team. So anytime that you put a sentence together and you want to think about using me, and a good example though might be, the effect on me if you do this is XYZ. A better way to put that might be, the effect on our objectives or our results is XYZ. Because it isn't all just about you. And you need to ensure that the team sees that it isn't about you. So another one is, that really always gets me, is my experience is blah, blah, blah. Right? And the reason why that's corrosive to the power of the team is what's most relevant to the team in creating the breakthrough is not your experience, it's our experience. So anytime that you are tempted to say, my experience at blah, blah, blah was blah, 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 don't say it. Because what's relevant is, that experience is relevant, but it's only relevant in the context of the team and the team's experience. So you can say, within our body of experience, blah, blah, blah happened. Don't say, my experience is that blah, blah, blah. And probably the last one, I think it's obvious when you say something that you think something. You don't have to say I. And again, it's similar. Instead of saying I think blah, 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 you can say an input to this process is the idea of blah, blah, blah. And it sounds awkward, but it does two things. First is, it doesn't corrode the contribution of the team. Right? It doesn't affect that. The second thing is, if you don't use my, me, or I, you yourself think about it as a team. And if you demonstrate that you yourself think about it as a team, in the context of a team, the people who work with you will do the same thing. It's hard to do. I've done it. It provides wonderful results. My encouragement to you, and my call to action is, as you work with your team, don't use my, me, or I, and you will see the positive effects that it has. Thank you, and please feel free to send me any comments you'd like to about this to gph3@gph3.com. Thank you very much.